Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the call. For those of you down under in Australia, it's nice to be with you. It's evening there. I know you just finished up your Thursday, and up here in North Dakota, it's Thursday morning at 6 o'clock. Last week I was down in California when I did the call, so it was only 4 o'clock in the morning when I did the call there, and now I'm here in back in the upper part of the states, the Midwest, and so I'm back into almost into my home country. A lot of things that I wanted to cover this morning or this evening for those of you, and we're going to start out by saying for those of you that are on the call, you can't see the slides that we're talking about, but you'll be able to go to the Siselers Connect channel on YouTube, and you'll be able to see this and hear this presentation that we're doing right now. For those of you that are on the YouTube channel right now and listening, you won't be able to talk, but you can hear me and you can see the slides. And so the first thing that I wanted to go over is that talking with corporate next week, we should be getting an email. Every one of us should be getting an email from corporate, probably Monday or Tuesday of the week, maybe Wednesday, but the first part of the week, we're going to get an email from corporate, and it's going to give you a link where you can go in and set your new password and your put your username in and set up your back office with your new website. With the new Sisel app, you'll have a new back office that you can set up, and you can put your profile, be able to upload your picture, and it's going to be quite a back office that we'll have there, so you can set that all up and get that ready, because this thing's going to roll out October 1st, and they want us to be ready for it. So that's the first thing that I want to say. The other thing is that the new Sizzle Ripped product, I've seen a lot of people with some confusion about it. I just wanted to say that it's an amino acid blend that they found with this particular blend of amino acids, that it's very effective in building muscle. And so where the research is on it, there's 23 research articles already, peer-reviewed research articles, and some of them coming from the National Institutes of Health, and then there's a 24th one coming out later this fall, maybe this winter, and that information really just tells us about the product, why the National Institutes of Health was interested in something like this, was that they were looking for a way of getting people to recover from joint surgery a lot faster and building muscle back, because I was at an age management seminar in April, and they said that that's one of the things that will slow the aging process down, is if we can build muscle in people as they're getting older. And so this new science, Tom applied it and designed a product for that, and so it's going to be a really good product that way, and it works. They've already been using it on several people, one of them being Thomas, who is Tom Sr.'s grandson, and he was able to put on a lot of lean muscle. He went from bench pressing 165 pounds to 205 pounds in 30 days, and so we're going to be able to see results like that. That product will be out in October, and I'm bringing that up because I want all of you to be ready for this, and that's just a really good explanation with already having an example. And then the first slide, for those of you that are on the slides show on YouTube, the first slide that we're showing is the Age Pill brochure. We've got a great piece here for marketing that we can hand out to people, and we can get this out into the hands of everyone so they can see this. So be prepared for having an Age Pill brochure and being able to market with that. Of course, everyone knows that we've got a new logo. If you haven't seen that, if you haven't seen the new website, you can go to Sisel.net, and you can see that, and you can look at that. We've got new product packaging there, and we've got a list of different products and everything like that, because as you've probably heard, the product line is changing, and we're cutting it back from almost 300 products down to less than 30, and it's going to make it easier to market these products. Plus, it's going to streamline things for the company. Instead of making products that are just, they're really great. I mean, I know Tom's put a lot of thought into every single product, but their products just weren't big sellers, and so we're cutting back on some of them, and you'll see that as we run out of stock, they will no longer be available. But the main thing that I really wanted to cover today was the new compensation plan. There's some enhancements to it as far as new bonuses, and one of them in particular I wanted to spend some time on, because it is going to be a kind of a time-related bonus. And then I also wanted to cover some of the profit centers that are really going to essentially stay the same. So let's get started with talking about that. There's 8 profit centers. There's 5 of them that will pay you on a monthly basis, and there's 3 of them that will pay you on a daily basis, so just like our Fast Start bonus now. So the first thing that I want to talk about really is the Fast Start bonus. And so up until now, we've been getting paid 20% Fast Start bonus when you bring somebody on board, and then I believe it pays 3 or 4 levels up. The new Fast Start bonus will pay 25%, and then they'll take 21%, and they'll pay that evenly amongst the next 7 levels. And so really it's 3% spread out over 7 levels. So it'll be 25% for you if you enroll in a new distributor, and then it'll be 3% for 7 levels into your upline, and that'll still continue to pay daily, and it's a good bonus center. It's really an excellent bonus center. The next thing that we want to talk about is the direct commission. Now, this will continue to pay monthly. You'll see it in your commissions. Your direct commissions will be paid out on the 15th, like they have been now. And what they're doing with this is they're eliminating a lot of the qualification things, a lot of the stumbling blocks that we used to have with our compensation plan. The stumbling blocks that we see right now in September will be gone in October. So let me explain how this new compensation plan works. Basically, what we're going to do is, where right now, in order to get paid, you have to have to get maximum pay, you have to have, the platinum order. Well, no longer is that a qualification. It's a $50 BV or PV. So if you have $50, so if you have 1 bottle of Age Pill, one bottle of Ripped is going to sell for about $60 with that. But if you have either one of those, that's gonna cover your 50 PV. And if you're just getting started, you'll get paid 7% on your first 3 levels, 7%. So if you have a $50 order, you'll get paid on your first 3 levels. This makes it easy for people who can't afford to buy all the products that they want. They can get started easily with a $50 PV and get paid 3 levels. Then as you move up and you have $1,000 in qualified downline volume, So this is what you get paid on. If you have 1,000 in qualified downline volume, then you'll get paid down to your fourth level. And as you know, with all the great products that we have, $1,000 in downline volume isn't hard to achieve. So now you get paid 7% down to your fourth level. As you move up and you go to, so that's called the master level, just like it is now. And then you'll go to I forget what the S stands for. Katie, do you remember? But it's a Star Master, and with the Star Master, it's 2,500 in downline volume, and now you get paid down to your fifth level. Again, 7%, a straight 7%, no more of the 2% here, 5% there, 8% there, 10%. No, it's just a straight 7%. I think this is really excellent for people who are just getting started, and for people who have also built a downline. It's a lot easier to remember. It's a lot easier to keep track of it. Then when you move up again from the $2,500 up to $5,000 in downline volume, now you consider to be a one-star master. And at one-star master, you get paid 6 levels, and you get paid 7% over that entire volume on that. And then when you move up to the 2-star, which they're reducing that from 15,000 in volume, that's being reduced down to 10,000 in volume. Now you get paid the full 7 levels, 7%. Very lucrative part of the plan. And as you go up in volume, you go from a 2-star to a 3-star. Again, you're going to continue to get paid 7% over those 7 levels. And so it's a very aggressive payout. I really like it, and I think you will too. Again, I like it because when somebody's first getting started and they only have 1 or 2 levels that they're getting paid on, instead of getting paid smaller volume percentages, commissions, now they're going to get paid quite a bit more. Profit center number 3 is what we call an infinity bonus. Infinity bonus is for people who have moved up in rank. So like I said, at the 2-star level, you get paid 7% over 7 levels. You get that as well when you move up in rank. But additionally, what happens is that the 3-star and above, you start to get paid infinity bonuses. And so with the infinity bonus, here's how it works, is that when you qualify as a 3-star, which is now 15,000 in volume, it used to be 30, but now it's 15,000 in volume. Not only do you get the 7% over 7 levels, but now you get paid an additional 0.5% to infinity, 0.5% to infinity on your organization. And then when you move up to 4-star, which is $30,000 in volume, you get paid 1% to infinity. 5-star, which is now $60,000 in volume, you'll get paid 1% and on your 8th level down, but you'll also get paid 0.66%. So you get 1.66% from your 9th level down. When you go up to 6-star, that's dropping down from I believe it was 300,000 in volume. Now it's 120,000 in volume. Now you get paid 1% on your 8th level, and you get 1.32% from your 9th level down to infinity. Really, really good lucrative bonus there. And then 7-star is a $250,000 in volume, 250,000. And at 7-star, you get paid 1% on your 8th level, and then 2% down on your 9th level down. When you go up to 8-star, it's now 400,000 in volume there, you get paid 1% on your 8th level. You get 2% on your 9th level, and then in addition, you're going to get paid 1%, an additional 1% from the 10th level down. And then when you go up to the 9-star, it's $500,000 in downline volume. So they've dropped that from $750,000 down to $500,000. So they're making it easier for us to qualify. And there they added an additional 1% from the 9th level or 10th level down, and so it's 1% more on your infinity bonus. And then on the 10-star, what they've done is you get paid 3% on your downline volume from the 10th level down. So they've added a really good bonus. So this is a way that if you have a large organization, something that goes deep, and you're building a lot of volume, if you're bringing in some big leaders and they want to know how to get paid on all their volume, this is a really lucrative type plan. They can get paid 3% to infinity on the organization. So if their organization goes down 20, 30 levels, now you can get paid on it, where in the past we only got paid down to our 10th level. And so I really like this addition to the compensation plan. I'm excited about that, because there are some big leaders out there who are going to go out and build it, and now they make it so that it's easier to achieve the ranks. The volumes are really lowered, and makes it so it's easier for us to achieve it. The master check match, this is basically the same as it has been. And what this is the way that you get paid for helping people. You bring somebody on board, you get paid 5 generations, not 5 levels, but 5 generations. And so if I bring in somebody who goes to 1 star, then I get paid 10%, and then I guess that's on all your masters and above. Generation 2 is anybody any master that was sponsored by Generation 1. Generation 3 is those sponsored by Generation 2, and then Generation 4 is all masters that were personally sponsored by Generation 3. And so you can get paid this all the way down. And you get, when you're a 5-star, you get paid 10% on Generation 1, 5% Generation 2, 5% Generation 3, 5% Generation 4. A 4-star master, you get paid 10% on Generation 1, 5% on Generation 2, and 5% on Generation 3. 3 stars, 10% on the first generation, 5% on the second, and 5% on the third, or 3% on the third, and so you can see it's really another lucrative part of the plan. What I like about it, and you'll hear me say this, you've heard me say it before, is that it teaches the right activity. If you're in a traditional business, a traditional job, you don't teach everybody all your skills. You don't teach them everything that you know, because you're afraid that then they'll move up the ladder and they'll take over your job. Well, in network marketing, in my opinion, and from what I've learned, the best way of doing it is to teach people how to do what you do, so they get better than you are, and that's what's going to pay you. And so here's an example of that, is that if I help someone in my organization grow and they're making a nice paycheck, I'm going to get paid 10% of what their paycheck is. But not only that, if I help them earn that paycheck, then I also get paid on helping them help their people. So it's a really good part of the plan, a new addition to the plan, or that we've had. and it's going to be easier now because of the lowered PV that's needed to qualify as up in rank. The next thing, talking about rank, is the rank advancement bonus. We're bringing this back, and I think that we figured out how to make it so that it's a fair way of doing it. And really, what they're going to do is that you have to maintain your volume. You have to maintain the rank for 3 out of 4 months in order to qualify. And so you don't want to you don't just hit it once and then you get paid this bonus. It's actually paid out over time, and so you have to maintain it for 3 out of 4 months in order to get paid this bonus. And as the bonus goes up, it can get to be pretty lucrative. When you hit the master rank, which again is just $1,000 in volume, they give you a $50 bonus. When you hit master builder, which is the $2,500, that's an extra $125. When you hit 1 star, it's $250. 2 star, it's $500. 3 star, it's $750. 4 star, it's $1,500. 5 star, it's $3,000. 6 star, $6,000. 7 star, it goes up to $12,500. 8 star, it goes way up to $20,000 in volume. 9 star is $30,000, and 10 star is $40,000. These are some really, really nice bonuses. And so when you're bringing big leaders on board, this is a good bonus to show them, because they're going to move up in rank rather quickly. For those of us that are seeing what's happening with the age pill, and you can just imagine what's going to happen with Sisel Ripped. I was talking to my boys who are in their mid-20s. I was talking to them about Sisel Ripped, and they may not have had an interest in the age pill because they're not really so worried about aging. But when they found out that they could build muscle from taking this product, I mean, my middle boy, who's 25, he told me right away. He said, "Well, Dad," he said, "as soon as it comes out, you let me know, and I'll order some." And that's what you're going to find as we grow. And so it's going to be easier to move up in rank. It's going to be easier to move some volume. And so I see people moving up in rank rather quickly and earning these bonuses. If you just got started with Sizzle this month, you can see that it's gonna come into play rather quickly. And from what I understand, I was talking to Milo, Vice President of Global Sales. I was talking to him yesterday, and he said what they're looking at is it's either going to be a 90-day or maybe a 120-day period of time where we establish our qualifications, because as we move into the new compensation plan, right now I'm at a certain rank, you're at a certain rank, and they know that as the compensation plan changed, there's going to be, they want to get everybody established. What they're going to pay you at is that they're going to for the first 3, maybe 4 months, they're going to pay you at the rank that you either are now with the old compensation plan. So they're going to look at it and say, well, you're a 3-star now, and then with the new compensation plan, let's say that you were at a 4-star, so then you'll get paid at the 4-star level. If you're say a 4-star and you're not quite making it to 4-star with the new compensation plan, and you're at 3-star with the new compensation plan, then they'll continue to pay you based on the old qualifications at the higher level, and they'll do that for 90 to 120 days. They aren't sure which they're going to go with yet, and that's so that we can give people a chance to really establish themselves. So really, you'll have till the end of the year to do that. The auto bonus, which is the next part of the compensation plan, is I really like it. It's the dollar amounts are staying the same, but then again, we're lowering the volume needed to hit those ranks. And instead of just saying you have to go out and buy yourself an automobile, now what they're saying is they're calling it a lifestyle bonus. So if you want to use it to make an auto payment, or you sure can if you want to use it to buy a motorcycle, if you want to use it to make your house payment, if you want to put the money away and save it up for a vacation, however you want to do it, this is your money. You get to decide what you want to do with it. One-star rank, it's $200 per month, and that's paid monthly. It's not just a one-time deal. It's paid monthly every time you qualify. 2-star is $300, 3-star is $500, 4-star is $600, 5-star is $750, 6-star is $800, 7-star is $900, 8-star is $1,000, 9-star is $1,200, 10-star is $1,500, and that's paid out in U.S. dollars. So if you're a 10-star, you're making an additional $1,500 bonus that you can use any way you want, where in the past you had to show that you were buying a car, and it had to be so many years old or newer, and now you can use that for whatever you want. And what they're saying on that is that they don't want you going out and buying a car, and I've seen this happen with other companies. People go out and buy a car, and they qualify 1 month, they get the bonus, and then the next month they don't qualify, and then they have to come up with that money to make that car payment. So what the company's doing is they're saying that, hey, instead of making that happen, they're going to say you have to qualify for 3 months in a row in order to achieve that. And I think that's going to help prevent any kind of problems like that, where you're all of a sudden having to come up with the money to make that payment. But that's a really good part of the plan. And then so the next part of the compensation plan, which they've made some changes on, is retail commissions. So if you bring in a retail customer, you're going to get paid 25% for life on any of your retail customers, which is, again, it's a really nice part of the plan, and that'll be paid out daily on any of your preferred customers. And so if you bring a preferred customer on board, you'll get paid 25% on them anytime they place an order. So finally, I want to move on to the new bonus. This is something that's been added, and I think it's going to take people a while to really understand it. I've been studying it now for the last week, just so I could explain it to all of you, and I still might explain it a little bit wrong, but I think I've got it down pretty good. This is called our new wealth building bonus, a wealth building system. And what this is this is really a bonus. Again, I think it's for those people who are teaching the right activity, which is you go out and you find new people, you bring them on board, and you teach your people to go out and do the exact same thing. So as you build and you teach other people to build, the company's going to give you a nice little bonus, and it actually could be a really lucrative part of the bonus plan. It's paid out daily. It's not a monthly bonus. It's paid out daily, and so this is one that I really wanted to cover because it does have kind of a time factor involved with it. And so with the wealth building pack, you're getting. I was looking at this last night. You're getting the new Sisel Rip, you're getting the Age Pill, you're getting TSX, you're getting Fire and Ice, you're getting the 4 Restore, and you're getting the Detox. That's the package. So when you add up all the retail value on that, it's well over $400. You're getting this pack for $315. Now, those of us that are already in Sisel, we can't buy this pack. You can't put it on your auto ship. I already tried. I thought, yeah, I'll go on that every month. And they said, no, you can't do that. This is a one-time deal. This is for going out and enrolling people, because what they want is they want us to have people that are trying a lot of the products, a variety of products, and products that they're going to get results. When they come on board, they can only buy this once, and on that, it counts toward $300 in PV, and you get paid on this as long as you have a $50 PV auto ship. So you have to have a 50 PV, and then your new distributor, they come in, they buy this wealth pack, and it's a one-time deal. And so let me explain how you get paid. Well, first, before I explain how you get paid, for those of us that are already distributors, anybody that enrolled into Sisel before October 1st, we're grandfathered in as if we bought this Wealth Builder pack. Again, we can't buy it because we're already distributors, but in the Wealth Builder pack, they're giving such a value on it. The company just didn't want to be overwhelmed with having everybody buy this pack, and so it goes into your PV. The $300 does not count toward your BV, and the reason why is because they're paying out so lucratively on this. So as a sponsor, when you bring in somebody who has the Wealth Builder pack, there's if you can imagine, I mean, and for those of you that are on the slide presentation, you can see this on the left-hand side of your screen. You can see that it's divided out. It says freedom, and on the right side it says wealth. And so when you first start bringing in people who buy the Wealth Builder pack, they go onto your freedom side, and the first three, what happens is as you're building that, when you've hit your third one, then what the company does is they go back and they pay you $50. And so if come October 1st, I go out and I enroll someone with this Wealth Builder pack, and they buy the pack, and then I enroll my second one, and they buy the pack, and I enroll my third person, and there's no time frame on this. Then as soon as you've hit that third one, then what the company does the very next day is they pay you $50 per person that you enrolled, and so this is an additional bonus, and so you're getting with the Wealth Builder pack. If they come in and they buy just $50 in PV, it doesn't qualify for this. This is only for those people that you get to come in and buy the Wealth Builder pack. I like it because it gives them a wide variety of products. Plus, as I go through this bonus, it teaches the right activity for bringing people on board. And then after that first month, then they can go back and they can buy whatever products they want. Hopefully, they'll see the advantage of being on that wide variety of products, and they'll continue to buy a good share of different products to stay healthy and to build muscle and to get younger. And here's where it's important for those of us that are distributors, because October 1st, what happens is that that's our 2-week qualifying period, and so when a new distributor comes on board, they have their first 2 weeks as a distributor. If they go out and they get 3 people to come on board in their first 2 weeks as a Wealth Builder, not only will you get paid the $50, but they'll actually double that, and you'll get paid $100 on all 3 of those. So on the end of the second week, if you've qualified and you've enrolled 3 Wealth Builders in that first 2-week period of time, instead of getting paid $50, you'll get paid $100. For those of us, now if you're following me on this, for those of us that are distributors, our qualification period starts October 1st, and it goes till the end of the first 2 weeks. So by the middle of October, that's the end of your qualification period. So all of us in Sisel that are currently here as distributors, and I'm trying to stress this, so if you think that I'm repeating myself, I realize that I am. I'm trying to stress that our qualification period starts October 1st, and it goes till the middle of the month. You have 2 weeks that you qualify. You can earn this this additional bonus. So if you sell the Wealth Builder Pack, you sell 3 of them in the first 2 weeks, you get paid the $100. For a new distributor, it's the first 2 weeks after they enroll as a wealth builder, and they have to come in as a wealth builder to qualify for this. They can't come in and buy any other pack. They have to buy the Wealth Builder Pack because that's what sets this all in motion. For those of that are distributors, we're already grandfathered in as if we're wealth builders. So I hope that's making sense. I'm trying to get that into your head. But what happens then is after the third person is enrolled, then you as the sponsor of the person who you help bring those 3 on board, if you're the upline, now you'll get paid an additional $80 per person, so you'll get paid $240. So this is lucrative for you to help your distributors get qualified to earn this. So it's really, that's the freedom side of everything. So now what happens after that, after the third person? And again, there's no time frame on this. Let's say you're a distributor for a month and you've done your first 3, and then you enroll your 4th person on your second month. What happens there is you get paid $130. So you're getting paid the $80 that would have gone to your sponsor on your 4th person. So now not only are you getting the $50 that went to you normally, but you're getting paid an additional $80 that would have gone to your sponsor on the first ones. And so you're getting $130. And then again on the wealth side of it, this is important. So what happens is once you've helped that 4th person enroll their first 6, so as they've built this, you're getting paid not just the 50 and plus the 80, but you get paid an additional $80 on those first 3. So you're getting paid an additional $80 on top of that goes back to you, and then on your 5th one, you're going to get paid $130 again on that. And then when you enroll your 5th one, hang on, I'm sliding down these slides as I'm trying to talk here. It opens up a new bonus that is a check match. So you get a 50% check match that opens up on everybody that qualifies over on the freedom side. So as you take your first 3 that you helped get started over there, as they move into their wealth side, the right-hand side of the page, now you get paid a 50% check match on it. And I know it's a little bit confusing, and I'll go over this again and again. And if you go look at the slides, for those of you that are on the conference call, Katie will have this on the Siselers Connect site, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about on the slides. For those of you that are on the slides, you can see that. So it opens up an additional window that you get paid on the wealth side. So you get 50% matching of the wealth side's Freedom Team earnings. So this can pay you out an additional nice check that'll pay you on a daily basis. And then when you when you enroll your 6th person, what happens there is that you get paid what they call a turbo bonus, and this turbo bonus is you're going to get paid not only the matching and all of that, but you get paid $150 for every new person. So I mean, this is not a timed type bonus. This isn't per month. This isn't saying that you have to enroll 6 people per month. This is saying on the 6th person that you enroll that come in with this a wealth builder pack, you're going to get paid $150 and on every single person. So then on your 7th person, your 8th, your 9th, your 10th. I mean, I've been with Sisel now for over 4 years, and over the course of 4 years, I've enrolled probably close to 300 people. I mean, just imagine if this bonus had been into place, right, from my 6th person on, so 294 people, I would have gotten paid $150. And as I helped them build their group, I would have gotten paid the matching 50% matching of the wealth side. I would have gotten paid on all the people that I helped them get started. So for those of you who are just getting started, if you can go out, and if you're a recruiter, if you're somebody who's really good at doing the recruiting side of things, I mean, think about that. You get the check match, you get the turbo bonus, you get the wealth builder bonus, you get the matching bonuses, and it's quite a lucrative plan. That an additional bonus that you get paid for going out and doing the right activity. And again, this thing all kicks into play October 1st. That first 2 weeks of October, that's really important if you want to earn that additional $50 on the first 3. So if you go out and you have 3 people who want to get started, they want to try the products. It's a $315, and they get over $400 worth of products, and you get them started in the first 2 weeks of October. You get paid that additional bonus. Now, if you don't do it in the first 2 weeks, it doesn't hurt you on any other part of the plan. You just don't get that double bonus on the ones that you bring on board. You get paid the $50. You don't get paid the $100 on your first 3, and so that's the main thing that I want to stress there. If you're looking at making that additional bonus, you've got those first 2 weeks that you want to qualify for that. So again, you can do it. You can take the time. If you're somebody that recruits 1 or 2 a month, or only 1 a month, it's really not going to hurt you on a lot of things. Just that double bonus. But for those of you that that are a little bit higher achievers, and you push yourself and you want to make every dime that you possibly can, I really want to stress that. And that was one of the things that reason I wanted to cover the compensation plan and make sure that I covered that. So I know I've gone overboard on the time. Katie, thanks for running the slides for everyone. I'm going to sign off with that and get this onto the website, onto the Siselers Connect on the YouTube channel. Thanks, everyone, for being here, and I'll be back next week. Bye-bye.